As I was laying in bed on this fine night at 12:44 a.m., I was reflecting on my gym journey. And as I can't sleep, I figured I'd share. So let's start from the beginning. When I was, I believe, 18 years old in 2021, I believe the month was March, I went to Starbucks and I got a coffee. And when I got to the window, a girl opened it. This girl was ginger and she was wearing a headband. She didn't have a big forehead, which is what you'd expect from a woman wearing a headband. But I remember seeing her. She opened the window and she handed me my coffee. And she had the biggest, most beautiful smile I had ever seen. And I don't think I've seen a more beautiful smile since. That's how impactful it was. And I remember what I thought in that exact moment. I was literally speechless. She said something to me and I don't think I understood what she said. And I couldn't say anything back. And in that moment, I thought, I'm not sure. This is 100% real, my brother. In that moment, I thought, a girl like that is all I want in my life. But I'm a worthless. This wasn't, I swear, this wasn't on some emo shit. I thought, I'm a worthless, no good sack of garbage, and I have to hit the gym. Now, at this time, I was about 135 to 140 pounds at 6'1". I got cut by a bluegill while fishing, and I couldn't walk back to my car without assistance. I was in bad shape. I've had trouble eating enough all my life, and I still struggle with it. But it took me a couple months to build up the courage, and thankfully I had a friend, my friend Garrett, who I'm still friends with to this day, even through all the trials and tribulations, which we'll get to. But luckily enough, he had experience in the gym and he was willing to go with me. And I still remember the first day. We were in the parking lot and I was wearing a sweater because my arms were so skinny that I was embarrassed to wear a short sleeve. And I remember being in the car with him. I drove. He was in the passenger seat and I said, do you think I should go in with my t-shirt, as I had a t-shirt underneath? I said, do you think I should go in with my t-shirt or do you think the sweater was fine? Now, I was hoping and praying he would say the sweater was fine because to me, the embarrassment of being embarrassed was more embarrassing than the embarrassment of my tiny arms, which I guess is a good thing because it forced me to do the uncomfortable thing for me. I don't know. But he said go in with the t-shirt, so I did. And in the first week, I'd never been that sore in my life. I literally couldn't move much. Like the way I hopped into bed was, I just hopped in and didn't move. And there were points where certain machines, like there was a chest press machine, I couldn't even press no weight. As in, you take the pin out and you don't put it into any weight. I couldn't even do that at points. I do this like egotistical douchebag persona sometimes because I think it's funny. That's just not me at all. I don't know if it's humble to say I'm humble, but in reality, I'm not much of a flexer. Here I will flex. I do bench 365 now. I feel like it's good to say I went from not being able to chest press no weight to benching 365. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we went to the gym together for a few months. And then he blocked me without warning as he couldn't be friends with someone like me. We won't get into that. It wasn't a big deal. I don't know why he made it a big deal. But now I had a dilemma. I was faced with a dilemma. Do I stop going to the gym? Because even a few months in, and I felt good a few months in, but I was terrified of going alone. But I made so much progress in those first few months. I believe at this time I was benching 145 for 3, maybe 175 for 1, which was pretty good. And I knew I would regret it if I didn't keep going. So I did. And honestly, from that time on, I don't even know what happened. I'm 180 pounds now, 180 to 185. Sometimes I don't eat anything and I drop to 176. It's a problem. The past few days, I have not been getting nearly enough calories, but it's just because I forget to eat, man. I'm not a big eater. And I never got that Starbucks girl. What a shame. The gym is the single most beneficial thing. Going to the gym is the single most beneficial thing I've ever done for myself. I'm not very emotional about it, to be honest. I don't really get emotional about these kinds of things. But if you told me I'd be switching to a version of me that never went to the gym, I would be terrified. I might take my life before you even switch. That's how scared I wouldn't actually. But that's how scared I am of that. That's don't even put that image into my head. Not because I don't care. Look, if I lost all my muscles today, I really wouldn't care all that much. I stopped caring about size very early on. I'd say around 160 pounds. I was like, all right, I'm good. It's been strength for me ever since. That's what I find fun. To be honest, I get glazed a lot for my physique and for my strength at the gym. And it kind of, I don't know if falls on deaf ears is the right thing to say here, but my ears are kind of deaf to that at this point. I don't really feel much when it's said to me. But yeah, I mean, I don't not like my muscles. It's cool, and like I'll pose in the mirror sometimes, but it doesn't mean all that much. The strength is a lot more fun. Look, bro, I never got the Starbucks girl. Is this the life lesson in all of this? The life lesson in all of this is go for the Starbucks girl when you're a skinny, frail, weak piece of shit. Because when you're a skinny, weak, frail piece of shit, that's when you know she truly loves you. I'm going to go to bed now. Appreciate you for listening. Go to the gym, bro.